Imagine this. You're working at your computer, carefully crafting that perfect report or fine-tuning the final touches of a design you've spent days perfecting. You pour your heart into your work, confident that your skill, your creativity, your experience make you indispensable. But somewhere out there, maybe in a gleaming data center or in a server farm buzzing with electricity, an AI model is quietly learning. It's absorbing the techniques you've spent years mastering, analyzing them faster than any human mind can comprehend. And in the blink of an eye, it's producing results that once took you hours, maybe even days. This isn't science fiction. This is 2025, and if you're not paying attention, these AI tools could soon replace you altogether. But here's the catch. If you learn to work with them, they might just unlock possibilities you never imagined. Historical context, how we got here. To understand the gravity of this moment, let's rewind the tape. Just a decade ago, AI was a novelty. Chatbots that could barely hold a conversation. Basic image recognition that struggled to tell the difference between a cat and a dog. We treated AI like a toy, a curiosity to be explored, but not taken too seriously. Fast forward to 2025, and that's all changed. In nearly every industry, from healthcare to finance, from marketing to music, AI has become a central player. It's not just an assistant anymore, it's the new competitor. And it's rewriting the rules of what it means to be skilled, to be valuable, and to stay relevant. The 2025 AI Toolbox, what's really here now? Let's talk about the cutting-edge tools that are leading this charge. In the world of writing and content creation, platforms like ChatGPT 4.5 and Claude 3 have become so advanced that they can draft entire marketing campaigns, complete with nuanced tone and brand voice in a fraction of the time it takes a traditional team. They're not just tools, they're creative partners that can brainstorm, iterate, and refine ideas, sometimes even better than a human team. In the design and visual arts world, platforms like Midjourney V6 and Sora's video generation capabilities are blurring the line between imagination and execution. A single prompt can generate complex, high-resolution images and videos, the kind of work that once required an entire creative agency. Imagine needing to pitch a concept to a client. Instead of spending days on storyboards, you can generate a breathtaking visual narrative in minutes. Even in fields like software development, tools like GitHub Copilot and Tabnine are transforming the landscape. They don't just suggest code. They can build entire modules, test scripts, and debug faster than most junior developers. If you're a programmer, these AI companions are like having an extra set of expert hands working alongside you. Hands that never sleep and never stop learning. The human edge. What AI still can't do. But here's where things get really interesting. For all their power and speed, these AI tools still have a critical limitation. They don't think like us. They don't understand nuance, context, or emotion in the way a human does. They don't know how to connect with an audience on a gut level, or how to read a room during a brainstorming session. They can mimic creativity, but they can't feel it. They can replicate patterns, but they can't generate the kind of raw, unexpected insight that comes from living life, from making mistakes, from feeling the highs and lows that shape our instincts. That's why the winners of 2025 won't be the people who ignore these tools, nor the ones who fear them. The winners will be the ones who figure out how to use AI as an amplifier, not a replacement. They'll be the ones who learn to prompt these models with just the right nudge, who can take an AI-generated draft and transform it into something that resonates on a deeply human level. In other words, if you want to stay ahead, you don't need to beat the machine, you need to learn to dance with it. The adaptation imperative. Consider the world of digital marketing. Once it took a whole team of copywriters, graphic designers, and data analysts to launch a new campaign. Now, a single creator, armed with AI tools, can draft headlines, generate visuals, and even run A/B tests in hours instead of weeks. Or look at music production. Artists are using AI to create entire beats, to remix their own songs, or even to generate new melodies that push genres forward. In medicine, AI is helping radiologists spot tumors earlier and more accurately, not replacing them, but supercharging their precision. This isn't just about productivity, it's about rethinking what's possible. Because while AI can replace the repetitive, predictable parts of our work, it also frees up time and mental space for what really matters. The bold ideas, the gut instincts, the personal touch that no algorithm can replicate. And that's where the real value lies. in the places where data ends and human insight begins. The hard truth: adapt or be replaced. Still, let's be clear. The tools of 2025 are not optional. They're not going away. The jobs they're automating, the tasks they're streamlining. These aren't small pieces of the puzzle. They're entire workflows. If you're not learning how to integrate these tools into your day-to-day, someone else is. And in a world where speed and adaptability are everything, that someone else will move ahead while you're left behind.
But this isn't a doomsday prophecy. It's a wake-up call, a chance to rethink how you work, how you learn, and how you add value in a world where technology can do almost everything except be you. So instead of asking, will AI take my job? The real question is, how can I make AI part of my job, part of my toolkit, my process, my creative journey? Hopeful call to action. So here's the bottom line. AI in 2025 is no longer a question of if, it's a question of how. Will it replace you? Only if you refuse to adapt. But if you see these tools as partners, not enemies, if you use them to unlock new levels of productivity and creativity, then you're not just surviving this wave of change. You're riding it to new heights. 2025 belongs to those who adapt. Will you be one of them?